every single tournament he's played so far this year. What a record that is when you consider that includes all England championships, world championships. In fact, it's his 4th world championship medal, his bronze. Had a little bit of a wobble in his second round match against the Japanese youngster, dropping the second game 17-21, having won the first game 21-3. What a turnaround that was, before he came back 21-12 in the deciding game. Peter Gade's quarter-final, incidentally, against number 7 seed Tian Minh Nguyen of Vietnam. 21-13, 21-13 in 39 minutes. Our match officials for this semi-final, the match officials here in Japan, worked tirelessly throughout the week. All volunteers who generously give their time and their services to enable these sort of events to happen. So Lin Dan, well, 3 times world champion, having reached the final of the World Championships 4 consecutive times, but lost his title this year. Peter Gade, would you believe it, 12 years ago was the first time he won this Japan Open. That's just remarkable. In fact, he won it 2 years running, 1998 and 1999. His 5th Japan Open semi-final appearance. When you think that his first semi-final appearance was 13 years ago in 1997, well, the longevity of the Dane is something to behold. Peter Gade, who's been a big supporter of this event. European players do love the Japan Open, myself included. Always a very special event for me as well when I was playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Lin Dan, China.
Very popular player around the world, Lin Dan.
On my left, Peter Gade, Denmark.
And the Dane, not only popular, but highly respected by the fans and his fellow players alike.
Bravo, play.
For the men's singles semi-final, the Olympic champion Lin Dan, the number 5 seed, the far side of the court, the left-hander, up against the 5-time European champion, the number 2 seed, Peter Gade of Denmark. Would you believe this is the 15th meeting between these two players, but of the previous 14 meetings, Lin Dan has the overwhelming advantage, having won 11 of those previous 14 encounters. In fact, he's won 4 of the last 5, but perhaps the most significant is the last time that these two players met. It was in the quarter-final of the Swiss Super Series event earlier this year, and Peter Gade won on that occasion in 2 straight games.
Court 3, 20 seconds. Court 3, 20 seconds.
Oh, that's a lovely placement. Deep into that backhand corner.
2-1.
Remarkable thing about their previous encounters, only 4 times has it gone the full distance, gone to 3 games. Finds the line. Gade's not sure about the call.
3-1.
Maybe Lin Dan having a close look at that. Oof, my
11,
goodness.
7, play.
It was certainly close. dexterity of Lindan. What he's really known for, this ability to suddenly inject pace of movement and pace of shot, suddenly will leap in the air and thunder down the smash. Yes, that famous grip of his, the tail grip, only coming halfway up the racket handle. Comprehensively outmaneuvered.
4-2.
Service over. 13-8.
Isn't that just lovely to watch? Super movement. Directly at the left-hander.
3-4.
Knows how good Lindan's defence is. Out wide to either wing, therefore just closing the angle down, aiming the smash directly at him.
Service over. 9-13.
Oh, brilliant. Well, when I was in China last week,
1-3.
in the final, Lindan against Chen Long, I was a little bit critical of Lindan, that he seemed a little bit passive in his style of play. And of course he's known for his dynamic, exciting style, and I was a little bit bewildered by it, but I have to say, I know it's very, very early stages of this men's singles semi-final, but he does look to be in very positive mood, and that's wonderful to see. That's the sort of style that took him to the Olympic gold medal in Beijing 2 years ago. Yeah, huge respect for each other, these two men. Just asking Gade if he can try out the new racket. Yeah, once again, the attacking play from the European champion.
4-5.
Out the left-hander. Keep an eye on that. That's an obvious tactic to me in these early stages.
Service over. 14.
Just long. Peter Gade here in Tokyo with his wife,
4.
Camilla, and their oldest daughter, Nana. Talking to Peter Gade earlier in the week, and he was telling me how much he still enjoyed his badminton at the age of 33. He was also telling me how much the World Championship took out of him, and he was saying it's not just the emotion, the physicality of the event. He was talking about the preparation. He trained so hard in preparation for the World Championships in Paris. Opened up a 4-point cushion as the Olympic champion. Oh, that is fantastic. What a shot.
9-4.
It's not often you see Gade left stranded. Will need to be mopped the perspiration when he puts his hand down on the court surface in an effort to retrieve the shuttle, leaves perspiration there, and it can become a little bit slippery. There he goes, both hands went down in fact. Anticipated so well.
6-9.
Looking for the drop shot, leaping on the opportunity. Rewards.
Service over 16-14.
Short. There are two attempts between the
Time cover 10-6. Interval.
So to the mid-game interval, the Olympic champion, after just 8 minutes of play, 5-point advantage to be precise. His coach is there, Charles Schwanzer, the red shirt. There's the Danish coach, Kier Nielsen, talks to Gade. Charles Schwanzer, world champion in 2003. Staged in Birmingham. A tremendous final against the Malaysian Wong Chun Han.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Ready? 11-6. Play. Time cover 7-11.
Only ranked number 5 in the world, but he's only played 8 tournaments in the last 12 months. That's counted towards that world ranking. Luck of the net court, in which the Dane immediately raises his hand in apology. Clear from Gade was that short, but still Lin Dan able to pounce on it and play the winning smash. 7 finals last year in 2009, Lin Dan from just 8 tournaments played. It's just remarkable. Drifted wide.
13-9.
Is in the background. in the adjoining court. Absolutely superb.
14-9.
The problem, lifting to Lindan's forehand side.
Match run by Chen Shu and Zhao Yunlei. 21-17, 15-21, 21-15.
There's good variation on the attacking play from Gade.
14.
Gade himself a former world number one. First became world number one when he was just 20 years of age, back in 1997. Same year, first reached the semi-final of this particular event. It's a good rally. Oh, brilliant. Oh! That is just sensational. What a rally.
Point over 15-10.
Well, quite clearly the longest rally of the match so far. And in the end, Lindan sending Peter Gade up in the wrong direction, but somehow he managed to get it back. But he was so far out of position. Yeah, that might well hurt the 33-year-old physically. Still incredibly fit. But he was also telling me the other day that it's recovery that he finds a little more difficult. Well, I was just thinking a couple of rallies ago, we haven't really seen either player try and take the other on at the net. And of course that last rally, they immediately do just that. A little bit wary, I think, of the other's quality net play.
17-10.
Well, that's the reason why they haven't been taking each other on at the nets. Quality of these net exchanges. How did he control that? As Gade was ready to pounce. Four straight points. It's taken him to an 8-point advantage. Good. Gade doesn't like the call. Well, it's very, very rare that you see this day ever question anything worse. all honesty, a bit too difficult to tell from that. It's very rare that the Dane will ever say anything about a line call. You can be pretty certain that when he does say something, he's pretty convinced of the fact that the call has been wrong. Oof. Wasn't convinced by that either myself. But that gives Lindan 10 game points, 6 straight points from 14-10. But got it back with interest. Remarkable control. Well, that's one of the 10 game points saved. Tall order to save another 9. This time the shuttle hits the top of the tape and falls back to the main side. 21-11 calls the umpire. 18 minutes of play. And the Olympic champion, 1 game to the good in this semi-final. So Kill Nielsen talking to Gade as we see that run of points. It was all very close in the early stages. Then Lindan getting that run of points from 5-4 to 9-4. Yeah, but look at that at the end. 7 out of the last 8 rallies going Lindan's way. Well, it's interesting, he's applying some tape to the end of his racket. He often does this just to make the racket head a little bit heavier. And therefore when he's hitting through the shuttle, now often he does that when we're in these magnificent big stadiums where it's slightly more difficult to time the shuttle. The head of the racket is just slightly heavier. It's more momentum hitting through the shot. Well, there is his wife on the left. His wife, Ella. So, the Olympic champion, Lindan of China, there he is, the number 5 seed here in Tokyo. Having taken that opening game, 21-11 in the 18 minutes of play. Now gets this second game underway against the number 2 seed from Denmark, Peter Gade. There was a couple of dubious calls towards the end of that opening game. Well, that's what the Dane thought, and now Lindan having his turn at querying the line call. Oh my goodness, that's wild.
Time is over. 1-0. Time is over. 1-0.
Lindan reached the All England final on 6 consecutive occasions from 2004 to 2009. Remarkable run came to an end earlier this year, beaten by Bao Chunlai in the quarter-final.
Time's over. 2-1.
Of course, both of these men, former All England champions, because Peter Gade won the title back in 1999, beat Taufik Hidayat in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my left, Kayyum, Nurhaytan, Gade. And on my left, Samyan, Gade, Gade.
Just bides his time, and then suddenly once again the injection of pace. Just slicing across that smash to bring it down cross court. Oh my goodness, he guessed right, but then made an error on the block.
Time's over.
But a very positive rally there from the Dane. Really looking to pressurise his opponent. Look how Lindam was in exactly the right place to receive that smash.
Service over 1-3.
I was expecting the cross-court drive there from Gade.
Service over 4-1.
That's superb net play. Both men controlling the shuttle so well. First of all, the tumble there from Lindam, then the net cord reply from Gade. It's opened up a 3-point lead. That's wonderful. Does it time and time again.
3-5.
Literally leaps from that mid-court position, centre of the court, what we call the base position, and just leaps from there out wide to play the smash. So athletic. And that one just drifts wide.
Time's over. 6-3.
Yep. Good call by the line judge. Perfect placements.
7-3.
Finds the deep forehand corner. Yeah. Couldn't have walked across the court and placed it any better than that. Just long. And that, of course, is the problem for the Dane, because he knows that any lift or clear short of a perfect length will be severely punished by Lindam, and therefore he's desperately trying to get the shuttle to the back, and on a couple of occasions has just overdone it a little. That's wide. Yeah. I've got a good view of that from
5,
where
7.
I'm sitting. Yeah, definitely wide.
Service over. 5, 7. 6, 7.
Well, this is one of the real qualities of this man. You just think he's under pressure. There he was, 3-7 down. All of a sudden, at exactly the right moment, a few quick points, right back in it. Mark of a champion.
Service over. 8, 6. 9, 5.
I think you can safely say Lindan didn't like that call.
9, 6.
I think he has a point too. Desperately close. These margins that these top players go for, really, time and time again, I'm not content with hitting the shuttle a foot inside the line. No, there's no question of that. That one definitely wide.
10, 6.
Yeah. Chinese coach is looking a little bit concerned at the moment. Because the European champion, Gade, has a 5-point advantage in this second game. In fact, it's the exact scoreline, the mid-game interval in the first game. But here in the second game, in contrast to the first, it's in favour of Gade. On the run of 4 straight points, he is having to work awfully hard to have this advantage. Attacking play, positive play, desperately trying to take the shuttle early, and physically it's a lot more tiring than just reacting to what your opponent is doing.
11, 6, play. Service over. 7, 11. 11, 7, play.
Oh, that's another one that's found the corner.
Service over. 12, 7. 8, 11.
Oh, it's landed in. It was superb quality in that rally. Both men playing so well. Linda lifting and clearly lifting in. That was a misjudgment from the Dane.
Time's over. 13-8. 14-8.
Gade still continuing to try and pressurise his opponents,
13.
but making the error on that occasion.
Sorry, 9-13.
Well, apologises for his good fortune. Do about that. Shuttle bouncing off the top of the tape, just going over. Yeah, there's the apology again. It's nice to see these two men, as I was saying earlier, huge respect for one another.
Time's over. 14-10.
Both of them trying a lot more net shots than they did in the opening game, certainly in the early stages. Both of them very wary, perhaps until they've really found their range and settled into the semi-final. Maybe both a little bit reluctant to play the net shots. Superb.
Time is over. 11-14.
Well, I thought that was going across court. It's straight down the line and hit it to perfection. You just can't tell with his overhead shots. Well, I certainly can't tell whether he's going to go cross court or whether he's going to go straight. So difficult for his opponents to anticipate.
Time is over. 15-11.
Overdoing it on that occasion, but I was really looking and trying to analyse and see whether there was a difference with that overhead shot. Still can't see it. I don't think Peter Gade can either.
Time's over.
He certainly wasn't expecting that to come back.
16.
Cross court. Well, I can tell you that Peter Gade, while Lindam was just changing the shuttle there, was literally wringing out his shirt. Perspiration. Absolutely sodden his shirt with perspiration.
15-18. 13-16.
By the time he's landed, his body movement is coming back forward into court, even though he's jumped backwards. Really is remarkable. Oh, shuffle.
14-16.
Hitting Peter Gade's shirt there, you can just see the amount of perspiration. Yeah, shuffle clearly defected. It's a good rally again. Not only a good rally, but I think both players sensing the importance of that rally. If that had gone the Olympic champions' way, it would have been just 1 point in it. It's psychologically seems a big difference to have this 3-point advantage for the European champion. Yeah, no wonder they're both taking their time, taking on board some liquid. It's the opportunity to towel down as well. 17-14. Forced to change direction, Gade.
15-17.
Slightly late onto the shuttle. So desperately close. Shuttle hitting the top of the tape. Coming back, Gade's side. So now let's close the gap to just 1 solitary point.
Time is over. 18-16.
Every rally so precious at this stage of a match. This is where nerves can play their part. What a rally. Oh. This is just wonderful. Ah, the error in the end.
Time is over. 17-18.
Oh, what a rally. Well, so much for nerves. Both men producing absolute brilliant badminton. Yeah, no wonder he needs a drink.
7-2. Eight,
17-18. Oh, it's just wide. It's sent down in the wrong direction. Yeah, there he is, wringing out his shirt once again. And the Olympic champion is back level. Great anticipation.
19-18.
Putting the Dane under so much pressure. In he comes. Pressure points.
Service over. 3-10.
2 points away from a place in the final once again.
Service over. 11-3. Interval.
It's a good drop shot. Good deception from Gade. It's 19 all.
19-0.
Error on the backhand
Service
from
over.
there.
20. Match point. 19.
And it's match point now for the former champion, Lindan.
Service over. 11-4.
Yeah, the Dane not ready. Lindan will have to serve again. Short. First time a basket. And the Olympic champion Lindan of China is through to his 4th Japan Open final. Champion here in 2005 and 2006. And safely through to the final once again with victory over the number 2 seed.